Hi everybody, Paul here from Hill Country Rings. Got a customer that wants me to make a ring from the wood of the Battleship Texas on black ceramic. A little bit different, but I think it'll make a beautiful ring. So let's go in the shop. All right, this is a black ceramic ring, size 12, an inlay ring. And we're going to inlay the wood from the Battleship Texas. So I got a piece here that's been stabilized. This is what's left of the piece that it came from. So we're going to go ahead and take this. I think we're going to go ahead and slice this down so it'll be closer to that width. And then we'll put it on the lathe and shave it clean and flat on both sides. Then we'll bore it out to fit this ring core. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right, so far so good. I mean, that cut nice and clean, and it's got a lot of extra so that I can smooth it off or turn it on the bandsaw down until I get it closer to the width of that inlay. And if I get another Battleship Texas inlay ring order, I've got another piece I can use, so not too bad. Right here, I guess I have to apologize that I've lost the audio from this video of me actually turning the wood flat on the lathe and then boring it out. But I'll tell you a little bit about the Battleship Texas. It's BB-35, and she was laid down in 1911 and commissioned in 1914 and decommissioned in 1948 when she became really the U.S.'s first museum ship, permanent museum battleship. She's the only surviving dreadnought that fought in World War I and World War II. And kind of another unique thing about the Battleship Texas is that the decks were made of Texas longleaf pine, where a lot of other ships had teak decks. And battleships really have wooden decks for insulation and then to prevent sparks, especially when you're, moving a lot of big ornaments around. You don't want them sparking and going off when you're loading all these big bags of gunpowder and stuff. But yeah, she won 5 battle stars and became a museum ship in 1948. And I remember when I was a kid going on field trips to go to the Battleship Texas, and back then you could go up in all the gun turrets and turn all the wheels and move all the switches and gears, and it was a lot of fun crawling all around the thing when I was a kid. But now I'm making rings out of the wood. All right, let's do some fun hand sanding. And what we're going to do is we're going to sand this piece of wood that's been bored out to fit the inlay core till that piece of wood will fit this way. So we got to sand it down to fit into that inlay channel. So let's do that. All right, we just need to make our relief cuts here. Then we'll break him, and then we'll put him in there with that two-part epoxy. All right, we made the relief cuts. Let's go ahead and give him the break. Moment of truth. And see how he fits. He's a little tight, but I think we can do a little bit more sanding just to get him down to fit in there. All right, let's clean up that ring and the wood with denatured alcohol, and then we'll bond them in with two-part epoxy. All right, we just need to let that cure overnight. Then we'll come back and cut it round, put it on the lathe, trim it up, put it on the finish, and polish it. All right, this guy is all set. So let's go ahead and cut him on the bandsaw, kind of round him off a little bit, and then we'll put him on the lathe, and we'll cut this wood down till it's flush with the black ceramic, and then we'll put on the finish and sand him and polish him and get him ready to go. So let's do that. All right, we got that Battleship Texas on black ceramic. Looks really nice. Ready to go out to the customer. If you would like a ring with Battleship Texas or Battleship New Jersey or Battleship North Carolina, Major League Baseball bats, seats from Lambeau Field, stock from an M1 Garand. I do a lot of custom work.
Let me know. I'd love to make a ring for you. Check out hillcountryrings.com. Thanks, everybody.